But what is some of the best practice when it comes to you as a content creator is you can ask questions in your own post, and it will help you to get result as an average 20% more reach and 30% more engagement. Diverse your content format to increase your engagement and identify for optimal posting time. Super freaking important. We can talk about that in a bit. Understanding LinkedIn content types and best practice. So these are all the LinkedIn post format that is possible for you to basically upload right now. We have text post only post, we have poll post, you have document post. Is no longer calling carousel post on LinkedIn, it's called document PDF post. And then you have a picture post, which is single image. You can also upload multi-image. Video post, I bracket native. I'll explain to all of you what is native means, as well as LinkedIn articles and LinkedIn newsletter. And events post, which is LinkedIn live, as well as LinkedIn audio events. Let's talk about the LinkedIn audience behavior. So in terms of feeds interaction, like how you're engaging with your audience, how you're like basically liking other people's posts or just consuming content, there's a very high difference between mobile usage of 88%, desktop is 12%. Post creation is slightly more different. Mobile is 62%, and then people are actually jumping more back on to the desktop version, creating posts. And let's talk about best post type. One is document post. There's 1.44 times more reach than sort of average medium post that it's giving you right now. Poll post is 1.62 to do like X more reach. Text and image post will give you 1.2 to 1.19. And then for image, multi-image, it will give you even more. And video post is give you 1.17 to 1.4 more reach. Let's talk about worst post types. What is it? What are they? A few years ago, that is just the text post only post that is just like going viral, a lot of views. Not anymore, guys. So for text post only, it's actually give you 0.46 average reach, which is lower than 1. Articles, fortunately, not a really strong type, but I do encourage you to still post LinkedIn article because of the shelf life. Shelf life on LinkedIn for LinkedIn article is all the way up to 3 years. Repost thoughts that give you really, really low reach. If you're putting external link on your post, it's also sort of like punish your post reach as well. So that is a really good note. It is actually happening in all social media, not just LinkedIn. Document PDF posts, like I mentioned, LinkedIn is no longer calling the document post called carousel. So here you're aiming for 12 slides with 25 to 50 words. On a portrait mode is what I recommended rather than square posts. The ideal text length is around less than 500 characters, will really result with 10% lower reach if that is happening, if it's more. And the call to action for CTA, usually at the end of the call, I'll recommend booking a call with you or follow you for more. The ideal text length is 900 to 1,200 character max. If it's more than that, it will give you less reach by 10%. And short sentence always perform better, 20% better, and structure line by line by line. And best practice right here is don't use stock images if you can avoid, and also AI generating video. We have tested ourselves. In fact, original pictures is like giving you the best reach as well as best engagement, and avoid too much promotional pictures as well. And sweet spot right here, if you're posting multi pictures, do it 3, maximum 5. LinkedIn audio events is fantastic. The ideal duration of it, however, it's 30 minutes to 1 hour. And the best practice when it comes down to it, it's like just make it really interactive. Like there's Q&A, there's polls, asking people. There's a really good, decent discussion will really help the engagement to increase by 40% with that audio room. And share actionable insight, practical tips. It's really fantastic. And what I learned is throughout the conversation, try to summarize some of the key points so that when someone is hopping in and hopping out, they're not missing any key points. And also encourage people to interact with emoji. Do you see this interact thing? That it's where you can do party emojis. There's another one called raising hands. So if you want people to like raise hand to ask questions, that is another feature as well.
Hey Insider, your post and praise days are over. This episode is sponsored by Content Conversion System. Learn never share LinkedIn algorithm to boost your social engagement, grow your best fit followers, and bring your dream clients to your DMs on autopilot. I cannot wait to see you there. And now let's get back to the episode.
LinkedIn Live. So you guys know how much I love LinkedIn Live. So I used to run this LinkedIn Live show each month, actually twice. Making sure you add a banner. You can do that like sort of again like very consistently. That is the best way when it comes down to growing audience. LinkedIn have been really prioritizing LinkedIn Live, and the flow of what I tested with in terms of the script and things is what you want to talk about that day. Why does it matter to them? What's some of the common mistake that people is making in your niche? What's your solution? And then a summary, and then end it with a call to action. Best practice about all posts: your copy consistently impact your performance. It will increase 15 to 30%. But what is some of the best practice when it comes to you as a content creator is you can ask questions in your own post, and it will help you to get result as an average 20% more reach and 30% more engagement. And creating comment threads for 2 to 5 comments like this, like Kat and I have been doing. It really helps you to increase the engagement. So if someone is in your post commenting, maybe you can ask the questions and continue the conversation. Again, it will really help you to drive your overall engagement of your post and just make it natural. Diverse your content format to increase your engagement, and identify for optimal posting time. Super freaking important. We can talk about that in a bit. And avoid a series of low performing posts at this, because it will actually cause LinkedIn algorithm to decrease your visibility. If there's one thing I share today, get you one step closer for being the CEO you desire to be, then I've done my job right. If you love today's video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you same time next week. Bye for now. Hey, don't go yet. I think you might love this video as well, so click on it.